X Nissan. You come and see us.
So they've never stepped foot on ice. Ever. They've never stepped foot on ice. Yet two South Texas athletes are doing what some say is a long shot. The two are currently training in hopes of making it to the 2018 Winter Olympics. The sport, get this, bobsled and skeleton events. Our Bill Churchwell actually caught up with these two locals. So what actually inspired them to go for bobsledding?
I tell you what, this is like the Texas version of the movie Cool Runnings. You might know what bobsledding is, but the two are also trying out for an event called Skeleton, where a rider lies on their stomach on a sled as they zoom down a frozen track at 80 miles an hour. And their goal might not be as far-fetched as you might think. You could say Zeph Littleton and Josh Safarik have Olympic-sized dreams.
All right, not too fast. I'm not ready yet. All right, go. All right.
The two are training to compete against athletes from across the U.S. for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make it all the way to the American bobsled and skeleton team in time for the 2018 Winter Olympics.
Have those 2 feet ever set foot on ice?
No. No, they haven't.
They definitely questioned it. They said, "You're doing what?" And I told them, and they said, "You're doing what?" I was like, "Okay, sit down. Let me explain to you."
After all, the two are from South Texas, where the last time we saw a good amount of snow was back in 2004.
Would I have thought, last year that I'd be doing this? No, not at all. But that's the glory of it all,
Zeph, an Iraq veteran, and Josh, who served with the U.S. Coast Guard, have been friends since high school. Now both are coaches here at a gym called CrossFit Accelerate in Gregory. It's where they first got the idea from one of Zeph's clients.
I said to him, just half joking, "Dude, you need to try out for the Olympics. This is ridiculous. Like, you need to do something with your talent."
By the end of the day, we were already committed to it, man. We started throwing and jumping and running and everything we could. And so that was about 2.5 weeks out from the combine that we did in Dallas.
And just this past summer, both competed to qualify for the next step in their Olympic dream. And just this month, they got the news that they indeed made it. Soon, they will be traveling to Lake Placid, New York for a week-long session with an Olympic coach.
Read the email, and I immediately called Zeph and said, "Man, you got to check your email. I know if I got one, you got one." And sure enough, he called me back and said, "Yeah, I got the email."
I opened the email and it was just kind of like jaw drop. My wife's in the house and I'm like, I didn't even really know what to say. I was not expecting it at all. This coach invited me out and I'm like, of course, yes. But then I'm thinking, like, just how am I going to make this happen?
What number is that?
30. 10.
I didn't know.
Since then, Josh and Zeph have put their training into overdrive, pushing each other to be at their best to increase their strength and speed.
It's a lot of power, speed, but at the same time, you got to be strong, because you have to push a sled that weighs 400 pounds with 4 guys or a team of 2, depending on what they're looking for.
Amazingly, the two have never been in a real bobsled. This is the closest they've come, improvising with a longboard, a track, and a helmet. Hoping their hard work pays off by going the distance all the way to the Olympics. Bill Churchwell, 3 News.
They look like the Hulk. Yeah. All right. Well, way to go, guys. So they'll actually get a chance to train in real bobsled beginning on November 2nd in Lake Placid, New York. And the two say they are committed to going all the way, but they do need the community's backing. We've set up a link on our website at KIIITV.com right after the newscast and you can follow them and see how they're doing along on their journey. Pretty cool. So from bobsledders to swimming with the shark, man, what is going on?